Hi everybody, it's me, Corey T, and in this video I want to talk about what not to do when you're trying to create a relationship with a specific person. Maybe you're manifesting a specific relationship, and many of you have found all these amazing videos and been awakened into, oh my god, self-concept is so important and I've got to learn how to love myself more, and I'm going to watch loads and loads of videos so that I can learn how to do that. And actually one of the things that can happen is that this can become really addictive. So be mindful about how much content you're consuming, and also how much power you're giving the people that you are watching, because remember that you are the power. So one thing that I would really recommend is that when you're watching content, make sure that you're not thinking this person knows more than me and this person is more powerful than me, because you are so powerful and you can do whatever it is that you want to do. It's just that you've got to find content that makes you feel like, yeah, that resonates with me, that feels true for me. And if it doesn't feel true for you, then it's not for you. It might be for someone else and it might be for the person saying it, but if it doesn't resonate with you, then you can disregard it. Always take what feels true for you and leave the rest, okay? Because there's messages that will speak to you and there's messages that won't speak to you, and it will depend on where you are along your journey and how ready you are to hear certain things. But you can trust that process. Trust that you will hear the messages that you're meant to hear when you're ready to hear them. But sometimes what people do is they go on this endless search to find the answer, okay? But you'll find your answers. There's no one specific answer, and there's certainly not a person that on the internet that's going to say, if you do this, this and this, then you will manifest this relationship, you will make this person love you, you will get whatever it is that you want, right? No one can tell you that, because no one knows, especially if you're just watching a video, your specific situation. So remember that when you're watching content, it's a blanket message, isn't it? So you've got to take the bits out of it that feel very right and true for you. And that is a really, really powerful thing to do, because it puts you back in the driver's seat. It puts you back into your power. So in essence, what I'm saying is that there's no one more powerful than you along this journey. And sometimes we can kind of look up to coaches and people and think they're going to make my life better, they're going to transform me. And actually it's you that's going to do it. And yes, if you find someone that you really resonate with and that you really like and that you feel safe with, then that person can ask you the right questions that can help you come to your own conclusions and help you come to your own decisions about what to do, what steps to take, and what to feel and think about yourself. But it will be through you and not through another person. And that's something that I think can be really dangerous even, is when that you're looking up to someone so much that you're not realizing how amazing you are. Okay, so just remember that no matter what video you're watching or who you're working with, that person is there to help you remember who you are, okay? So the other thing, I don't know if I've already said this, but the more you search, the more you'll be searching. And sometimes on this journey, we can realise, oh my God, I really need to heal. I really need to heal this thing about myself. And you can start thinking, if I don't, then I'll never get the relationship that I want. And that can actually affect your self-confidence when it comes to relationships, because you start telling yourself the story that you're broken and that there's something wrong with you. But there isn't. You've had a childhood. We've all had a childhood. And therefore, there's things about us that we can learn to love, to respond differently to, but there's nothing wrong with you, okay? There's no broken you, okay? But there's a part of you that needs a bit more love, maybe. And that's a journey and it's a process, and you can have a relationship at any stage of that journey. And honestly, personally, a lot of people think, oh, Corey did all the work on herself, and then her relationship just, naturally manifested. And I mean, I did do some work on my self-love, but I was nowhere near healed, whatever that is. I was not healed, but when I entered into this relationship that I'm in now, it really was not a perfect situation whenever we got together, and I had not reached this state of perfect equilibrium within myself where I'm so confident that nothing is ever going to trigger me. That certainly did not happen. In fact, I learned a lot about myself through being in the relationship way before I feel like I'd healed and understood a lot of things about myself. So the relationship for me on my personal journey was a catalyst for growth and transformation in itself, and I can talk about that in other videos and things. But don't give this expectation of yourself that you have to feel perfectly secure and healed in order for you to be in a relationship. Your personal journey might be that you're not, and then you get into a relationship and that gives you lessons. That's what happened with me. So don't give yourself this unrealistic expectation, but also just watch yourself in the thinking. If you're starting to think, I need to heal, otherwise I won't ever get what I want, and I need to heal because I'm broken. Those are stories that if you perpetuate and if you keep thinking, then it might affect your self-esteem, which obviously then has a ripple effect. So just remember that you're perfect, like exactly as you are. You're amazing, and you've been through a lot, and that is worth loving. That is worth loving, okay? You deserve to be loved for exactly where you are on the journey when you're on it, right? We're never going to feel completely free of our childhood stuff. If you can start to see life and the evolution of yourself as something that you will be on for the rest of your life, then you'll see that you're perfect, and there's no future version of you that's not as perfect as the one that you are today. There might be a version of you that you'll evolve into where you do feel more secure in the future, and that's going to come in the future. But right now you're still okay. It's still okay to be you today. So just watch yourself for the way that you're receiving the content, okay? It's you that's the power, not other people. And you are perfect as you are now. This journey is for you. There's no specific one answer out there that's going to help you to manifest this specific person, because it's so personal to you. Okay, so just remember this. And I hope these things just empower you to get you back into the driver's seat of your life, and just to really be aware and mindful of how much content you're consuming. The more that you're consuming, the more that you are searching. And the more that you're searching is an indication of how you're outsourcing and not trusting yourself. And really, this is about trusting yourself and trusting the process. So if you can surrender today and go, right, I'm going to give myself the power back, and I'm going to go and do something for myself. I've done enough searching, I've done enough content, I've learned a lot, and that feels good. And now I'm going to go and round my life and do things for myself. That's the other thing I wanted to say, is to do things for you, because I know how obsessive it can get whenever you start seeing all of this content, and it feels amazing to see all of those things, and you start being like, I've got to know more, I've got to know more, I've got to know more, I've got to find the thing. And then before you know it, you're still obsessing about this person in the way that you were before, and what you really want to do is actually doing things for yourself. Go to the gym, go for a walk, go and see people, ring people, have fun, focus on your creativity, your hobbies, other things, do that passion project, start the business, all these things that are for you, that make you and your relationship more rounded. So if you would like some one-to-one support about any of this, and you'd like someone to help empower you, ask you the right questions, then I'd really recommend coming onto my Conscious Creators Masters Academy, which starts again in January. You can find more information about it on my website. It's a really beautiful, safe container, a community of people who are doing the same thing as you. And it's my most powerful course that I have, because it really is guided by you and the people in the group, and the curriculum for this course is really your life, and the conversations and the topics that I will bring will help you to reflect on yourself in a way that is personal to you. So if you feel called to have this support and this guidance with you in the new year to help empower yourself for the year ahead, then please send me a direct message or email me, or check out the website if you'd like to know some more about it, or come to the free call, the free information call that I have, where you can ask me anything, tell me about you, tell me about your life and what's been going on, and we'll find out if this course feels right and empowering to you at this time. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd like any more information about anything, then you can find it on my website, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.